What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So Rachel and I took the advantage of having the day off, and we went and got the old 3-ton feed bin filled up. So the animals are good to go for probably about 3 months now on the feed. We got 3 ton of 14% creep feed, and that should last a while. But on the way there, we drove old Blue here, and you would guess, yeah, something happened. Well, nothing happened, but the heater wasn't working. So you guys, if you've seen the last video I did, I was talking about the little black truck. I had to put a thermostat in it because the heater wasn't working. Well, it was freezing cold again this morning. It was like 30 degrees. Not too bad, but it wasn't really warm. And the heater was not getting hot in the Blue Dodge. So I just got done putting a thermostat in that. And it's been a productive day. Not everything I wanted to do, but I had to get that done. So it's good to go. Topped it back off with coolant and went and drove it, tested it, and it's getting hot. So yeah, you can't drive around a truck in the wintertime without a heater because it's just gets kind of miserable. Especially working on the farm or working anywhere, doing this and that. You know, you can always expect to jump into your truck with the heater on to warm up. But anyways, just a little update on that. Now I'm going to talk about you guys remember the chickens we had in the chicken tractor. We got some new things going on here. Well, they are no longer in the chicken tractor. They are the cream leg bars. Now these are the ones that lays the really pretty bluish greenish eggs. And you guys know we kept them right here in this chicken tractor right here. They were doing good, but Rachel was really worried because it started getting so cold at night. It was getting down in the 20s and stuff. And this thing isn't exactly the warmest thing. This is more of a nice weather, spring, summertime, fall chicken tractor. And you know, to keep them in. Now I didn't want to. We could have put a heat lamp or something in there to kind of keep them warm, but I didn't want to do that. I said let's just put them in the chicken coop with the other chickens. Well, we did that, and the night we came out here to get them, we waited till dark to come out and get them. And we noticed there was 3 eggs in the nest box. So these girls had just started laying. And a little backstory: we have 3 different breeds of chickens here. We have some Old English hybrid chickens, which those are all the bannies. I'm not talking about those. And then we got the silver laced Wyandottes. We also got these Highline red chickens too, but I'm not talking about them either. We got the silver laced Wyandottes, we got the 2 roosters, and we got several hens, and then we got the cream leg bars. Well, earlier this year in February, we sold off every chicken we had except for some of the bannies. Took them to the auction, and I came home with 7 hens and a rooster of the silver laced Wyandottes. And then we started letting them you know, breed, and then when they would lay eggs, we'd stick them in the incubator. I think we ended up hatching like 80 of them out. We kept you know, probably kept 10 or so plus the original 7 that we had. So we're good and set on there. We got 2 roosters. Yeah, he said, yeah, that's me. I'm one of the silver laced Wyandotte roosters. They're beautiful chickens. They lay good. They lay a medium to large size egg, nothing crazy. So then I was like, you know what? I don't want just the silver laced Wyandottes. Let's get some cream leg bars. Well, I looked around, couldn't find a breeder anywhere around here. And so I finally just ordered some hatching eggs off eBay. First group came, tried to hatch them out, put them in the incubator. I don't think any of them hatched. They weren't fertile. Tried it again, and then the next go around, we actually hatched some, and then I hatched some more. And then we ended up with 3 of the cream leg bars. And anyways, I'll go in here and show you guys. But our goal was to have these cream leg bars and have a rooster and some hens, let them breed, and then we would hatch the eggs and build up that flock, and then we'd have 2 different breeds of chickens here. So I'm going to go in here and show you guys. But the night that we put the chickens and the rooster in here, so we brought them into the coop and just set them up on the roost here because all the other silver laced Wyandottes were asleep. So we put the cream leg bars up here and everything was fine. But when I came out here the next day, it wasn't fine. You could see the silver lace Wyandottes got their booties whooped, I guess you could say. They were scared. They wouldn't hardly come out of the coop, and they had some red stuff on them, if you know what I mean. So let me show you the cream leg bars. They stay to themselves. The two hens and the rooster, they stay together. I guess he didn't like the silver lace Wyandottes. Maybe they were checking out his women, and he whipped their booties. But that is this is the cream leg bars right here. They're very pretty chickens. And hopefully an owl or a predator don't get them, because I want to be able to hatch some of their eggs. And we're starting to get some eggs. But the problem is when you have roosters mixed in with all different hens, there's a chance that the silver lace Wyandottes might be breeding these. But as you can see right here, they are not getting anywhere near these girls. They're staying by all their silver lace Wyandotte girls. There's one of the roosters right there. The other one's over there. So anyways, I don't want them to start fighting or anything, so quit going over there, rooster. Maybe they're friends now, I don't know. But it was crazy, because I was keeping them in that chicken tractor over there as long as I could, hoping that they would be old enough to lay. They're like 6 months old now, and that's usually the average on a standard-sized chicken. What are you doing? Look who's in the chicken coop with me. Hey, you can't come in here to eat chicken food. Come on, get out of there. Come on, Smeagol, come on. Get out of there. Them chickens are going to get you. Hey, come on. Shh. Smeagol, come. Get out of there. Hey, come on. If you let these chickens out, I'm going to be mad. Get out of there. You don't need in there. He's such a nosy cat. Okay. So I don't even remember what I was telling you. But yes, I'm trying to get some cream leg bar eggs to hatch in the incubator. And the bad thing is they started laying just now. They're 6 months old. The bad thing is now I don't have them in the tractor where they're just by themselves, and that way I know they're purebred cream leg bars when I hatch the eggs. And now it is, you know, it's December, almost middle of December, and it's not the best time to start hatching eggs. But we're getting some, so I might go ahead and fire the incubator up, because as you guys know, any day this chicken coop's out in the open. Predators can come, they can fly in, they can take them out, and then we wouldn't have the breeding pair trio to make that happen. So I'll show you guys some of the eggs if they've been laying. So here is a silver laced Wyandotte egg, just kind of a real light beige white color. And then here is the cream leg bar egg. Now this is what Rachel wanted. She wanted the pretty color of she wants an array. She wants some dark brown, which we'll work on that next. But we got to get these two breeds going. We've already got the silver lace Wyandottes going, established. We got two roosters, and then now we got the cream leg bars laying eggs. So we'll definitely take these, and I'll probably go ahead and put them in the incubator, because I don't want to take a chance of losing the girls or the rooster. Even if we lose the rooster, then we won't be able to successfully have a breeding program. So anyways, yeah, that's what it is. I'm just trying to keep an eye on them. I have not seen any of the silver lace Wyandottes going near the cream leg bar girls. But this chicken coop is so much warmer in here, so I don't want to keep them in the chicken tractor isolated to themselves. So I think we'll just gamble and hatch the eggs out and see what happens. So if you guys remember in the last video, we came out and mounted the nest box right here. Been working out good. You can see that the chickens are laying in it. I did get the first two eggs out of the other box, but yeah, look at here. This is a silver lace Wyandotte egg. Ooh, one of the girls laid a really big one. Now this is the high line. That's the red chickens right there. They are quite a bit bigger. But yeah, the girls are all laying good, and the cool thing about it is they really like this new nest box. And they haven't been kicking the shavings out very well, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I think we got about 10 eggs again today. I don't know, I haven't been counting. Are you being friendly? Huh? Are you talking to me? I don't have any snacks. I threw some scratch out there for you out in the yard. You better go get some. Yep, better go get them. So, anyways, that's where we're at with the chickens. Slowly getting some cream leg bar eggs. Like I told you guys, that was the goal. And the girls are really liking this nest box. You can see there's one getting in there now. She either is getting in there to lay an egg, or She thinks I put treats in there. There's no telling. So I've got one of the eggs in my pocket. I think I've got 5 or 6 in the house, maybe a couple more in the shop. And I'll probably just go ahead and get the incubator fired up. And like I said, right now is not the best time to be hatching eggs because it is so cold. We get the ice storms and everything that comes through, but we got the power banks and battery backups and stuff like that. No, this isn't another ad, I promise. I'm just talking. We do actually use them besides ads, you know. So the downfall to that, raising small chicks in the wintertime, if we hatch them right now, put them in there and hatch them, it'd be about January 1st when they start hatching, around the 1st of January. And keep them inside the shop for a couple weeks. Yeah, we got the chicken tractors and everything, but you would have to put heat lamps and everything outside with them because it's just way too cold here in Oklahoma to put baby chicks out real young in the wintertime. But anyways, just a little update on all that. Just telling you guys how that is all going. And let me see if I got some more eggs in here. Let me see here. Where are they at? Okay, here's a couple more of the eggs I just put in the refrigerator. Yeah, so they're beautiful eggs, very pretty color. And the girls are going crazy. They have been laying eggs. Look at all these eggs we got. We got eggs, eggs, eggs. Yeah, so no shortage of eggs here. The dogs are being fed. They love it. We eat the eggs. And yeah, chickens are awesome. If you guys don't have chickens, you need to get chickens. So speaking of feeding, let's go ahead, get some food. And let's go see the big dogs first. Check on the donkeys. Then we'll go up front, check on Mojo, the emus, and see how the turkeys are doing. So as you can see, I already have 2 buckets of feed in here because yesterday I realized the feed bin was just about empty. So I went ahead and emptied the buckets, or I emptied the rest of it out into some buckets I had laying around. That way when I took it this morning, it would be completely empty and we could haul more food. So yeah, just trying to think ahead there. Last time I went, they were out of the food. They only had enough to fill about halfway up, so I had to make 2 trips. And like I said, it's about an hour away, so it's a, you know, it's a big mess trying to haul that trailer over there, and then you waste fuel and all that if you can't get it filled up. Anyways, I was mad at myself about that, but anyways, it's good now, and we got a lot of feed to make it through winter time. Right, Ruby girl? Right, Ruby girl? Right, Mr. Leesky man, you want to give sugars? Okay, there you go. There's some puppy sugars. And there's my girl, Cora. What are you doing, sissy? Huh? You ready to eat? Ginger, you ready to eat? Snowball? Everybody? All right, let me see if Mr. Olaf's in here. Olaf, where you at, buddy? Hey there, Pearl. Hey, Olaf. And Cammy right there, look at her on the left. You guys can see her sides are sticking out. She's gonna be having some babies sometime, definitely. And you got this girl right here. Little Pearl is a little silly girl. And then you got Mr. Stinky Beard. Hey Pearl, you giving everybody sugars? Olaf, all right. Oh boy, you puppies are hungry. Gotta eat your calories to stay warm, huh? Yep, hey. Don't you start that growling. You don't start that growling. All right, who wants the, these are Silver Lake Swine eggs. Who wants them? You want one? He said, yep, put it in my bowl. All right, there you go. Whoever gets that one. Come on, Cora. You can have the next one. Maybe. There you go, nice fresh egg for somebody. Sunny side up. Sunny side up. And then Miss Cora is gonna take the last one, I guess. There you go, girl. Everybody get their fresh chicken eggs. So dogs, now let me remind you why it's important that we guard the farm and the chickens from the predators. If you guys can see the predators, you take them out. You got it? And chickens in agreement will provide you guys with fresh eggs. Okay, see how it works? So you work for your treats. They love the eggs. And I love them too. But I love you guys. Yep, I love all my dogs. First thing that eats the eggs every time. Right, Ruby girl? Ruby said, I don't know, I've never eaten an egg. And there's Miss Snowball. All right, come on. Come on, girls. Henry, I see you over there, buddy. Being ornery. I seen your ears were pinned down. Look, he's pinning his ears back. That's when he's ornery. He starts pinning his ears down. I don't know what's up with him. All right, y'all ready to eat? All right, let's get the bucket cam going here. Maybe. The last batch of feed was pretty dusty. I don't know why. Maybe it was because it was the end of their hopper there at the feed mill. Not really sure, but yeah, you can see some of the goats are way bigger than the others. Look at this one right here in the middle compared to the one on the right. She is big, fat, and pregnant. So she'll be having some babies anytime. And then you got this girl right here. She's probably gonna be having some babies. And I don't know, there's no telling how many else are. So make sure you're subscribed, stay tuned, and we'll keep you guys updated. Olaf, you being good, buddy? Man, his horns, I swear, they just grow every time I come out here. They just look bigger and bigger and bigger. Yep. All right, so let's get out of here. Let's go feed the donkeys. So I've got some of the animals' waters plugged in because the last few mornings we had to break ice. Rachel had to come out and break the ice and fill the waters back up because it's been getting that cold. So I need to go ahead and probably this weekend I'll probably go ahead and get the extension cords out, plug in everybody's water heaters, then we don't have to fool with that anymore. Most of them are on thermostats, so they only turn on when it gets like 35 degrees or below, I think. Henry, what you been doing today? You guys about got your hay bale knocked down. There's some hay left in there, but you guys, yeah, look at it. They got it knocked down. It's all inside the hay feeder. So they're gonna have to pull it out of there. What are you doing? He says, quit talking. Come feed me. All right, come on, where's your bowls? Come on, girls. Just a little food for the donkeys. Here, Coco. There you go. 3 bowls for everybody. Don't fight over it. Okay, so yeah, it's cold. We got some sunshine today. Finally, it was foggy and freezing this morning, and now you're into the evening. The sun's out, but it's fixing to go down here in another hour or two. So trying to take advantage of it. The animals, they don't seem to be bothering them yet. They the cold, when it's really cold, you can tell that it bothers the animals, but usually that's when there's snow on the ground and it's about 10 degrees outside. A lot of our goats, as you can tell, if you pay attention here in the next several videos, you'll kind of notice their hair starts looking a little different. They get an undercoat, and what that is cashmere, and that actually keeps them very, very warm. And just about every goat that we have here left on the farm, I think, grows out its cashmere, and it's the softest fur or hair or whatever you want to call it that you'll probably ever feel. So all right, so I don't have to open this up today. Like I said, it is full. Looky there, full. It's full. I got another bucket in the shop. I just got to grab Mojo's food. He's over there sleeping or pretending like he is. Don't you go in the shop. There's no mice in there. I see you just got out of there, didn't you? Because you got cobwebs all over your face. He's been hunting in the shop. All right, let's get some, let's get Mojo a scoop. And get him a nice fresh egg. I'm gonna give him 2 because he is a geriatric. And then we already fed the chickens their scratch. I gotta close this door so Mr. Smeagol will not go in there. So we already fed the chickens their scratch, collected eggs, and yeah, told you guys a story about the cream leg bars. So I mean, the chickens probably would have been fine in this chicken tractor. We put straw in there. We got places for them to get in to stay warm. I just don't like using the heat lamps. They're so dangerous, and when you have straw or bedding or anything down, it just creates another problem. And then if something happens, you can look online. It happens all the time with those heat bulbs, the wiring, whatever. And people end up burning their houses down, burning barns down, stuff like that. So it's just not worth it. So we just decided to move them over into the chicken coop where they could be nice and warm in that nice chicken coop. Mojo, what you doing, buddy? Oh, just getting some sunshine, laying on the grass. I'm just enjoying this nice winter day. Ready for old Santa Claus to come see me. Oh yeah, you think you've been a good boy this year? Well, it ain't been bad. Smeagol, what about you? You been a good cat? Yeah, you guys better leave them birds alone. One flew into our window right there into our living room and knocked itself out. And before Rachel and I could get up to get it, Gracie grabbed it, the other cat, and ate it. And Mr. Mojo's loving on his brother, cleaning his ears out. This is the craziest thing ever. They are best friends, and it's just crazy how this big giant dog loves this cat so much. Never seen nothing like it. Always grooming him, always letting Smeagol snuggle up to him when it's cold. Smeagol brings him snacks and rabbits and stuff from the woods, and in return, Mr. Mojo cleans him up. So, Mojo, ready to go eat? Huh? You ready to go eat? You done cleaning Mr. Smeagol? I know he's a dirty cat, but come on, let's go eat. Okay, if you say so, let's go. So yeah, how many of you guys have dogs and cats? And does your dogs and cats do that similar type of stuff? I don't know. I've never really had dogs and cats mixed together. Maybe it's a common thing, but I just think it's weird that you got this big livestock guardian dog that pretty much has become best friends with a little cat like that. Kind of crazy when I think about it. All right, turkeys, I hear you. Here you go, little chickens. Oh, there's Miss Ghostface. There's Miss Ghostface. Come on, this feed's a little dusty. I'm not gonna throw much out. I'll have to use the bucket to kind of sprinkle it. Let me get Big Man fed. Yes, he gets 2 eggs. No favorites, just he's older. And I got the extra eggs right now, so I'm not gonna hurt nothing. There you go, buddy. Enjoy. Enjoy. He said, thank you, Dad. All right, come on. William, you better get out of the way. You're gonna get stampeded just like I'm about to get. These wild goats. Wild goats. You guys act like you're just starving and you want to run me over and knock the bucket out of my hands. All right, come on. Come on, turkey. All right, there you go. Okay, William. That's it. I dumped it out. It's all on the ground. Your wife's eating it. Go follow her and she'll teach you how. Yeah, she'll teach you. Okay. So, anyways, that's how my day's going. That's what's been going on around Hidden Heights Farm. How about you guys? Leave a comment down below. We like to hear how you guys are doing, how the weather is, where you're from. I know a lot of people don't leave comments, but we love reading the comments from you guys, so be sure to do that. And hopefully you guys have some nice weather. And I can see that the water heater's working. He said thank you. Water heater's working. You can see here, nice and liquid, no ice. You gonna get you a drink, buddy? You drink water goofy. It looks goofy when you drink water like that. Anyways. Yeah. So anyways, that's what we got going on. And just thought I'd bring you guys along for a little update. The goats are still enjoying their hay over here. And I still kind of try to knock it down so it's not so top heavy, as you can see here. And the colder it gets, the more hay your animals will usually eat. And this is just a roughage that fills their belly up. Don't have tons of nutrients in it. They get most of their nutrients from the green grass and the weeds and the feed that we give them. But this helps them stay full. It helps them stay warm, and it gives them something to chew on all day long or all night long, whatever. You know, it's like a snack. They can come out here anytime at night, any time of the day, munch around, get their bellies full, and chew their cud. If you've never noticed, and you go to a goat farm, and you know, goats will graze and browse around and stuff, but every once in a while they'll take a little break, and you'll see them laying on the ground, and usually that is when they regurgitate their food from one of their stomachs back up and they start chewing on it. I don't really know the proper terminology for it, but yeah, it's kind of gross, but just something ruminant animals do. So yeah, I just try to help them out. Come out here. This hay feeder works really good, keeps them off the hay and stuff, but sometimes they need a little help getting to the good stuff. So because it stays up top, and then they reach all the easy stuff that they can reach, but then it makes it hard because this cage here keeps them off of it. It works. So if they get in it, they just go to the bathroom on it, and then it's wasted. Nobody wants to eat it. So that's what we got going on, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up, a like, leave us a comment, please subscribe if you are not subscribed. And hopefully the roosters are done arguing, and hopefully they're getting along. And hopefully here in about 3 or 4 weeks, we'll have some cream leg bar baby chicks hatched out, if I decide to do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet or not. I'm still trying to make my mind up. So stay tuned for that. So love you guys, and we'll see you on the next video.